Good evening. This is the Jersey Hermit with another retro video game stream, and today we're continuing on with Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. Hopefully, everyone's had a good day. I know I have. So let's fire up the game, shall we? Let's see. So last time out, we got the Sylph Scope. We defeated Erica to get our fourth badge, and we ran into a little bit of issues at the end because my power started to go out. It never did, but my internet went out, so we kind of had to cut the stream a little bit short, and I wanted to. So hopefully we don't have those issues today. It's not storming, so that is a good sign. But yeah, we literally just got the Sylph Scope. So we can head back to Lavender Town and deal with the Pokemon Tower. Get on the bike. Oh, well, before we go on the bike, let's heal up. That reminds me, I got to open up my spreadsheet because I haven't done that yet today. So let me pop that open real quick. That should do. All right. We're going to leave our team as it is for now. And we're going to head east through Saffron City. We'll get on the bicycle. How are we on money? Relatively light, and that's a good thing. We've already fought everybody here. So we can head straight on to Lavender Town. We're going to save before we get into the tower. Actually, no, we're going to save right here in the tower. See what we can do in here. I came to pray for my Clefairy. I can't stop crying. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. My Growlithe, why did you die? I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. Hello, Ruby. How you doing today? Pokemon Tower was erected for Pokemon who had died. Now up here, hey Ash, what brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Oh yes, the place that is creepy as hell. Alright, let's deal with, welcome to Phasmophobia Pokemon Edition. Let's deal with Gary. Okay, that Fearow doesn't scare me any. We've got him a Chop out there, and I'm not actually worried because, you see, this Fearow doesn't have any flying moves. But I'm still going to pull someone else out and put somebody else in to help him. Like my own Fearow. The mirror move failed. That seems a massive oversight. Yeah, no, the only thing that's a flying move on this thing is mirror move. And mirror move isn't going to be a flying move for anything. So instead, we're going to have fun with it. Mirror move, so now it's going to use Fury Attack on me. Yeah, it's a flying move, but it does basically whatever I do. Hey, I never said the game was coded properly completely. Okay, this isn't working so well. We'll put the Drowsy in. Of course the mirror move's going to fail. Let's be smart. Now that didn't work. This will, though. And if it mirror moves me, it's going to be using a move that ain't going to help it very much. Alright. So 288 for everybody. That'll gain levels for Machop and Drowsy. And Machop now gets an attack that will be useful. Okay, it's going to throw a Vulpix. Let's be smart. We have a Wartortle. Okay, the Vulpix is level 23. It's not a one-hit KO, but that's okay. And its fire attacks aren't going to do much. So, of course, it's going to go that way. 310 points for Wartortle. And now it's a Magnemite. Yeah, we don't want to keep this in. Who do I want to throw out against the Magnemite? Let's see. Definitely not the Machop wouldn't actually be a bad choice here, I don't think. I think this will actually be okay. Yeah, because Sonic Boom's going to do 20 no matter what. The tackles aren't very strong. It's going to use a potion. That's fine. Well, he just wasted a potion. So I'm not complaining. Sandshrew, ground. This would be the Wartortle again. So let's see. Wartortle for a Sandshrew level 20. He's going to be so sunk. And this will gain a level. We'll take it. And lastly, his Eevee. This is the last time we're going to see him with an Eevee. But you'll notice that he had a Magnemite and he had a Vulpix. So that tells me the Eevee is going to become a Vaporeon, which is what we expected. I'm going to throw the Machop. We might as well try it. I don't know what level the Eevee is. It's 25. Cool. But it's normal. So quick attack all you want. It's another 492 points. Machop gains another level. What You stinker! I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Roll my eyes. Before we do anything in here, let's be smart. Heal our team. By the way, if anyone wants to try to solve the puzzle in the corner, you can type !letter, and then the letter you want to guess. Or if you think you know the solution, you can type !solve and take a shot at it. Up to you. Okay, now that we've done that, even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A self-scope might be able to unmask them, but we have one of those. Now we want to catch a couple things while we are here. One of which is a Ghastly. Now, I don't know... Okay, now this won't work very well at all. So... we're going to put in the Drowsy and level him a little bit. So that's a Ghastly at 21. Now that Nightshade thing is a fixed damage attack. Okay? So, basically, yeah, Lick don't work. Nightshade will always do whatever your level is. So it's a level 21. This is not the level we want to catch. We'll take 141 points for both of them, though. Okay, so I'm going to just check to make sure I know what level I am trying to catch. Level 18 if we can find it. Actually, let's, as much as I like my Machop and wanting to level it, it would be wiser if I put the Drowsy up front. We get an escape rope. We gotta fight. That's okay. We're gonna put the Drowsy up front. It's got, what does he have? It has a Ghastly at level 23. Alright. Drowsy goes up front. And hopefully it doesn't have Nightshade. Nope. There's something about Drowsy. And I don't know my charts well enough to know why it doesn't affect. But I'll take the 468 points. I'm saved. The ghosts can be identified by the self-scope. Right. We want a level 18 Ghastly before we leave here. Oh, that's going to be a pull. Haunter at level 20. It's not a trainer Pokemon, so... let's hit it. Run. No, I'm not running. Hello, Christo. Why would I want to run? And miss out on the experience? Okay. So, in this area, I have a 5% chance of hitting a Haunter. I have a 5% chance of getting the Ghastly I want. The The Ghastly I want is level 18. And once I get down to level 2, the second floor... Okay, there's a Ghastly. Be the level I want. Nah, level 20. Okay. Level 20's not terrible. We know there's 18s around here. Ouch. And there goes the Drowsy. Alright. You prefer the... I would prefer to have one at a lower level that I can raise higher. That's just me. So we'll throw the Fearow, knowing that none of the normal attacks will work, but the Peck will. Give us our points. And go back down. See, my Machop, as much as I would love to level him up here, it doesn't work on Ghastlies, because I don't have him, like, Ghastlies being, now I'm going to look. No, it's just straight Psychic. Okay. I mean, I will catch a 20 if that's what it ends up being, or a 19. My range here of what I can see is anything from 18 to 25 from the Ghastlies. And obviously, I'm not going to try to catch a Haunter, because I would rather level my Haunter up, level my Ghastly up to become a Haunter. Okay, nothing here. We got two other channelers to fight. Let's get the first one. Be gone, evil spirit. Level 1, or one guy. It's a Ghastly at level 22. Where we throw the Drowsy out. It's not going to be quite worth the level. We know this does 22. Yeah, it's going to hit my Drowsy pretty good. But we'll take 447 any day of the week. The spirit left. Okay, before we continue on, I do take a self-care break every 20 minutes. It's about time for that. I will see you in 60, so I would grab something to eat or drink or use the bathroom. Alright, we're back. There was this other channeler here. Alright. It's probably going to be another Ghastly type fight. Just the one. Yep, it's a Ghastly. This one's level 24, though. Now, we already know if it gets a Nightshade off on me, I'm not going to be able to survive. We're going to instead try to put it asleep. Now hit it. Of course not. Okay, we're out of confusion. So this should be a safe fight now. Because he has to take a turn to wake up. And we'll get our points. And that'll level us up. Trying to learn Headbutt. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really use Disable, but I would rather get rid of Pound. What am I doing? Yep, I don't know. But we're going to swap the Drowsy out of the front. I don't really want to try the game with swapping out for Machop. It doesn't make any sense to do so. But we're going to anyways. See what I can do. Come on, find me a Ghastly. There we go. Hopefully this is what we want. 20. You know what? We'll take the 20. We'll take the 20. That's not terrible. We're going to put the Fearow in instead. So it only does 20 on these. We've thrown the Machop and we've thrown the Fearow, but we're trying to kill it. So we're trying to capture it. So let's go with just a standard Pokeball. There we go. We have our Ghastly now. Said to appear in decrepit, deserted buildings. It has no real shape as it appears to be made of a gas. Okay. Heal up. Watch this be the 18 up. No! It's a Haunter. And at level 22. This is going to be a decent amount of points. The Machop is not going to be able to collect on his own. Because I don't have a move that can hit him. We'll put the Fearow out there. And it runs a Confuse Ray. But we get the attack off. And it's a crit. Yeah, of course Confuse Ray isn't going to work. But we'll take it. 180 for both of them. And a Ghastly at 19. This would have been better, but meh. Now it's time to just go after. Let's see. We're going to put in Charmeleon. The Lick works on him. And paralyzes. So he's now... confused and paralyzed. But now not confused anymore. Alright, well that worked. We get 127. I'm starting to think the Machop is not the wisest decision to raise him here. So it must be Lick just doesn't affect Psychics. And we want to get the Kadabra up anyways, so I'm not complaining about that. But we're going to go to our box and get something else. Yeah, because nothing the Machop can do is good. Let's see. That thing is Ghost and Poison. Everything in here is Ghost and Poison. So I can either attack the Poison or I can attack the Ghost side. Psychic works well because all the guys are Poison. So that's always good. Heal up. Hello, Daryl. How you doing today? So, let's see. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to Bill's PC. We're going to drop off the Machop. And then we're going to withdraw something else. Geodude doesn't have... What do I have that would be useful here? The Rattata doesn't have attacks that would be useful. The Mankey doesn't have attacks that are useful. They're poison types. Geodude wouldn't be terrible. We'll put the Geodude in. And while we're at it... Oh, okay. Okay, so let's put the Geodude in replacement of Machop, right? So that's Geodude in, Machop out. Cool. Okay. Yeah, game's going okay. Ish. We'll put the Geodude up front, because we want to do... I don't know. No, we'll put the Drowsy still up front. We'll put the Kadabra up front. We want to get that Kadabra up, because we're going to be using that a lot. But we have things to deal with, like Cubones and whatnot, because we're going to see them later. I don't think we see them on the 4th floor, but we'll see them at another point. Finding my way around the gravestones here. We're up to level 4. And there's going to be more channelers here. Are there Cubones here? Not yet. Not in yellow, at least. Red and blue, they exist. It's a Ghastly. It's going to be, might be at a higher level. Ghastly at level 20. Alright. Blast it. Not quite enough. Basically, the only things it can get me with hard is Confuse Ray that does that kind of damage, and Nightshade, which does your level. But I'll take 271. And then immediately, be cursed with me. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, he's got two. One is a Ghastly at level 23. We'll leave the Kadabra out there for now. And it runs Confuse Ray. That's fine. The next one we're going to put in... the next planned move is the Drowsy for the next fight. But we'll take our 468 for this fight and gain a level. We're going to swap to the Drowsy. And do the same thing to him. Now, Drowsy's not as fast. So he's going to get his attack off first. But we got a crit. So we got a one-shot kill. I'm not complaining. What? No more room for items. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be going back earlier than I thought. What level's our Ghastly at? 22. We'll try to get him with the Kadabra. You know what? That worked. Huh? Who? What? Okay, that tells me I gotta go back and put some things in storage. But in the meantime, we'll get some points for our trouble. Okay, we are home free. Heal up. And let's go back in. Music's kind of interesting in the Pokemon Tower. It is a little creepy, though. Yeah, we'll leave the Kadabra out front. It's fast, and like I said, we're going to be using him a lot later on, so we might as well get him some experience. Wait a minute. We left to put items in. And we didn't put items in. So we need to do that. I mean, they're worth decent points. We were supposed to empty our pack of items we don't need. Like, I remember to go to the Pokemon Center. So let's see. Right now, we don't need the old rod. The TM. The rare candy. The lift key. The TM. The HP up. We need the Sylph Scope. And we'll deposit the escape rope. There we go. Oh, good. Alright, let's see. Back we go. Actually, I'm gonna put the Geodude in front. I trust my Kadabra can deal with a lot of stuff. But we're gonna level Geodude up a bit. Ghastly at level 23. Put the Geodude out there. I can hit it with Rock Throw. But that's the only thing I can hit him with. Okay, we'll get all the points for this one, but... we're going to start cross-training. What level's the Ghastly? 22. Hello, Catitude. Welcome in. How you doing today? Actually, we'll swap the Drowsy in and level that way. It's an A. Okay, so let's put our Drowsy in. And we'll fight this guy, and then once I get a chance, Catitude wants an A. Alright, let's give you the A's. 2 of them. Ah, well. Lick's not gonna work. Down you go. 140. Ah, the letter S. Let's do that. Let's give my points first. Let's see. There's only the 1, and it goes there. We get an elixir. I forget what that does. And an awakening. Sweet. And down here is a fight. It's another Ghastly. Let's see. Level 19. Obviously, we're not leaving the Geodude in there to fight it. We'll put the Drowsy in with him. The T. Okay. Unfortunately, Drowsy is not as fast. Alright, we're going to put another Pokemon in, though. We're going to put the Kadabra in. And deal with this the way we should have. Like that. And Kadabra will gain a level. What's here? An HP up. So I would have been able to pick that up, actually. Ghost, no. What? After this fight, we're taking a self-care break. It's a Ghastly at level 24. And we're going to put the Kadabra out to deal with it. Okay. The letter N it is. Couple good N's that go there. I'm eating popcorn, fingers are getting slippery from butter. Oh boy. And a Nightshade that's going to kill it. Okay, we got to get help on this fight then. And my Drowsy is gone. So, what do we want to throw? The Drowsy and the letter E. Where would there be an E? Probably where it doesn't surprise you. Alright, let's see. We're going to put in the Fearow. Because I can at least use Peck on it. It's 241 points for both of them. And we get through. Where is the ghost? We're going to pause. We're going to take our self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. We're down 2 Pokemon. Are there any more channelers here? No. So we're going to get out of here and heal up. It's a 21. I'm going to throw the Fearow. Because the Fearow at least has protection against the ghost moves. Okay, a C it is. There are 2 C's. One in the middle of this word, and one at the beginning of this word. 141 points. We'll take it, and that's going to give Geodude a level. And learn Self-Destruct, which I am never going to use. I mean, it's a really powerful attack, but what's the point in using it? Alright, let's see. Why am I going there? I feel comfortable leveling the Geodude to an extent. But it helps that I've got 3 Pokemon here that are immune to the ghost stuff. Oh, it's a Haunter. Probably at level... There's a 1% chance that you find a level 25 Haunter around here. And we just found it. Alright, well, the Geodude's going to get points. Let's put the Fearow in and go with that for now. The Nightshade is still going to work. But the Lick won't. Of course the Confuse Ray is going to fail. I'm already confused. One more hit and I can get them all out. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, I am still safe from a Nightshade. But we'll take our 225. Now, part of me wants to get that Geodude up to Graveler status. Okay, there's no Cubones in here. We've got all the Channelers out. We're on the 5th floor. Now, I think I could be wrong, and I'm going to check, that there are Cubones here in yellow. There are not. Yes, there are. There's a 5% chance I can find a Cubone. Catitude has it. That is exactly it. Yeah, the show where Peter was great, but Ivan was terrible is Dancing with the Czars. And now she's going to groan. I'm sure of it. I only knew it because my mom loves that show. Okay. Level 22. Well, Dancing with the Stars. I know what you meant. Yeah. Okay, so let's put the Drowsy in. Because we get to a point somewhere where there is a healing aura that fully heals our Pokemon. And I forget exactly where it is. But we will be making some good use of that. Come, child, I sealed this space with white magic. You can rest here. Entered purified protected zone. That's where it is. Okay. So now we have a full heal. You shall join us. No, I won't. What you got? It's a Ghastly. Oops. Okay, so that's Ghastly. We're throwing the Geodude. It's worth more points because it's trainer Pokemon. But like I said, there are Cubones around here, so we're going to be trying to catch one. We'll take our 220. What a nightmare. Okay, so there's that one. Give me your soul. I don't think so. It's a Haunter. Okay. At level 23. We're going to go for the Drowsy again. Why not? So the Haunter is faster than us, and I'm okay with that. We got a crit on him. I forget how high Drowsy has to get to become a Hypno. Gasp. And there was another Pokemon trainer here. Zombies. Yeah, right. It's got a Ghastly at level 24. Well, we're going to do the Drowsy and Geodude thing and gain them both a level. Nice. Get our points. I said to level them both up. Now, I don't know. I don't think Hypno's going to show up here. Nope. I still got to go higher up in levels. This is a Nugget. Okay, it's another Ghastly. Level 22 and not a trainer Pokemon. We'll throw the Geodude out there. And you know what? We're going to try. Might as well, right? If not this, the Fearo's getting it. Okay, we got a hit on him. Probably going to need another hit, but that's okay. Trade out. The Fearo's is going to get the fight. And take a level. And don't be stupid. Heal. Now we can take care of this one. It is a Haunter. At level 22. Okay, mark it as trainer. We're going to try it. The Confuse Ray goes on. You know what? No. We're going to deal with it with Drowsy. And it gets that guy confused, too. That's fine. The lick ain't going to work. The Nightshade's going to do the 22 that we know it does. We're going to hit it for not quite, a little bit more than half. That's not bad. And we're not confused anymore. $297 is not going to be a level for either of them, but it's a nice chunk. And of course, hit the Purified Zone, except we didn't hit the Purified Zone. Not quite. Ghastly at level 25. I will go for it with the Geodude. Why not? At least try it. You know what? No. No, we're putting the Kadabra out. We'll deal with it that way. That was worth it. And we get 167, and we'll take it. And we should get a straight heal at this point. Yep. Somehow the heal didn't go in until afterwards. Up we go. Another level. Do we have a better chance here of finding our Cubone? Maybe. %, just like before. Alright. I do want a Cubone at some point. What we got? It's a Ghastly at level 24. I'm definitely fighting with the Drowsy. Nightshade's going to hit for 24. That's fine. I can still survive another one of those. I'm still good for a Nightshade. Confuse Ray is a nasty little bugger. But now a Nightshade would get me. But he doesn't get it off. We'll take our points. And we'll get this fight. Give me blood. Oh, one of you. Okay, 3 of them. That's not bad. That means they'll probably be at lower levels, comparatively. Okay, not quite enough that I could level this anyway, so we're going to put the Kadabra out there. Let it take the Nightshade hit. And this confusion should kill. Okay, 220 for both of us. What's next? Another Ghastly. Yeah, we'll put the Geodude out again. We're going to farm it again. It's actually the same fight, basically. So we'll do the same thing. see what it hits us with. It's a Nightshade again. But this will send it back to its maker. And a third Ghastly, huh? Alright. We're still putting the Geodude in to gain the levels for it. And this will be a level gain. We're going to put the Fearow out this time. Knowing that this is another thing that will work. Alright, 220 for both of them. That'll be a level for Geodude. He's 2 levels away from leveling up. Alright, let's be smart. What we got? What level? 24. Alright. Let's see. Let's run the Fearow again. We are racing back, basically, to the purification spot. And using that to our advantage. Okay, we're faster than it. The Lick's not going to help it. We're not confused anymore. We'll take our points. Back to the purification spot. We use that to our advantage. What level? 23. Alright, let's see. The Fearow is working just fine, so we're going to do that. Besides, the Fearow has another good use in here, and that's when we get up to level 7. Alright, another, what, 154? Cool. We got those 2, and we got an item here. Once we get through this fight, we're taking a self-care break, though. Let's see, another Ghastly at level 23. We'll throw the Fearow again, why not? And that Nightshade's going to hit at level, so we know that. Of course the Confuse Ray's not going to work. I'm already confused. Yep, not confused anymore, so this is going to work, and that's going to be the end of that Ghastly. We get an X accuracy. We've already cleared that one. What you got? Actually, we'll do this fight and then we'll take our self-care break. How many we got? 1. It's a Ghastly. At what level? 24. The Geodude's going to go out, and this we are dealing with Kadabra. We're using the good stuff. There we go. 241 for both of us. Something fell out. All right, we're going to pause. I'll take a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Okay, we are back. Let's forge on, shall we? It's a rare candy, which I'm not using. Begone, intruders. Ghost appeared. Sylph Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. It's a Marowak at level 30. Now, we can't catch this Marowak, even if we wanted to. But it's a ground type. Marowak at level 30. I don't think it counts as trainer. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we see the numbers. It's worth 531 right now. Let's be smart, though. Wartortle. This is a ground type, after all. It's a headbutt. The good thing is we're faster. Okay, now. Yep, okay, it's not counted. It's counted as a wild, like it should be, because my numbers add up right now. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Stop right there. Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. Surrender yourself invisible or prepare to fight. It's Jesse and James again. Brilliant. We start with the Meowth. Alright. It's a Meowth at level 27, and this is a trainer Pokemon, obviously. I could try it with this. Probably is a wise idea, because I can't see it having a fighting move. So we might be able to take it out straight up. Which we did. Okay, there's the Meowth out of the way. It's an Arbok. Yeah, we're putting the Drowsy in for that, I think. And it's worth a nice chunk, too. Glare. Okay, that's what that does. Glare is a paralyzing move. Alright, we'll take our 850. Next is a Weezing. Yeah, we'll switch to the Kadabra. Why not? Alright, wheezing it is. Was a coughing, now it's a wheezing. It's worth 1,000 points. And we're faster than it. Tackle's actually probably its best move on it. Because it's a physical move. My Kadabra is kind of a glass cannon. 1,000 points. Gains another level. And learns Psybeam. You will regret this. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Huh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House at the foot of this tower. Mr. Fuji had been praying alone for Cubone's mother. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. Ash, your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. A Pokeflute. Upon hearing Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. Okay, what this means now is I do not need Awakenings anymore. Because now I can just use the Pokeflute. Geodude's almost up to that level where he becomes a Graveler. It's the next level for him, so... Let's see. What to do next? Let's see. I could go to Saffron and go after the gym there. There's 4 gyms left. One is Psychic, and I know that I don't want to do the Psychic gym just yet. Because it's very heavily leveled, you know? I think they made all their Pokemons level 50 in this game. But I could be wrong. Now we're gonna go to Saffron City. Why not? Let's start Mr. Psychic's house. Yeah, that's not a bad place to start. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. TM29. TM29 is Psychic. Which we're not doing. We're going to the Pokemon Center first. Because I want to deposit that and a few other things. We already healed up, so we don't have to worry about doing that. Okay. Let's see. What do we not need? The Awakening's not going to help us. We'll drop off the Nugget. We'll drop off the Sylph Scope. We don't need that anymore. The Rare Candy we can drop off. The HP Up we can drop off. And the X Accuracy we can drop off. We're leaving the Awakening even though we don't need it. I'm going to just see if I have any Awakenings in my storage. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, because we're going to sell it. Once I find the Pokemon Mart. There's got to be one in town. Saffron belongs to Team Rocket. No, it doesn't. Self-company office building. Okay. Well, we're going to be going to the self-company. I know that. What do you want? Get lost. Alright. Boss said he'll take this town. Well, there's the Pokemon Mart. Fighting dojo and a regular gym. And I can't do the regular gym yet. But let's hit the Pokémart. We'll start by selling the Awakening. Because I don't need it anymore. Let's see. Great Ball, Hyper Potions. Hyper Potions wouldn't be bad to buy. Alright. And 1,000 is not too bad to hold on to. We don't lose that much. Alright. Time to have some fun. Here we are in the Self building. To the second floor. Looks like we got a fight on our hands. Oh, they got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. We start with a Golbat at level 25, which is trained. We have the Geodude out. I'm going to run Rock Throw. It's going to be worth a nice chunk. And that's going to do double damage. Okay, regardless, we are going to switch Pokemon after this. No matter what it says it's coming up with. Because I want to get those screeches off. It's a Zubat. Yeah, let's switch. We'll put the Drowsy up against the Zubat. And the same thing applies here. We're just going to run Confusion. Bite's not going to hurt it as much as it could. Actually, Leech Life is the thing that would hurt us the most because Bug moves, strangely enough, are strong against Psychic. We'll take our points. It's another Zubat. Now we will put the Geodude back in. And we did that basically, like I said, just to get the strength back off it. I think we're going to get this Geodude up. Eradicate. Leave it alone. Wait a minute. Yeah, leave it alone. We'll do this with Geodude. Or we'll try. You know what? On second thought, let's swap. I've got enough points that this will work regardless. So we'll put the Wartortle in. Quick attack worked. This is where the Machop would have been useful. Hyper Fang works on me and takes me all the way down. It's okay. Charmeleon it is. It has a lot of moves that are normal, so, I mean, it would be a useful thing to just leave the Geodude in there. 310 for both, and that will level up. And I now do not want to use him the last fight. We're going to put the Drowsy in. Straight up. And this should be a level. There we go. Yep, that's a level, all right. All right. I goofed. And we get an evolution. So Geodude becomes Graveler. What? Drowsy is evolving. Okay, they both gained enough. I'll take it. Now we're going to go back downstairs. We're going to heal up. So we know we're going to the Sylph building for all of this. I think I'm going to bring out my Machop, though, if I might see some more Raticates in there. And I do expect to see Rattatas and Raticates. So now might be a good time to level up our Machop and try to get him into a Machoke. Also, while I'm in the PC, I better put my, let's see. We're going to deposit the Charmeleon. No, the Fearow. We'll deposit the Fearow for now. And we'll withdraw. Well, let's look at our Ghastly first. I need the number on him. 5460, so I can put him on the list of what I've got. There we go. But we are going to withdraw the Machop. So Fearow out, Machop in. And we can work that Machop up. Into the Sylph building, which we can't ride the bike in here, but that's okay. We'll just do it this way. Yep, popped up here. I can use the warp tile, but I want to make sure I get everybody out of here. We want to do every rocket fight we can. Can't get into either of these gates yet. But there is a Team Rocket member here. No kids are allowed in here. Alright. I think the Graveler's going to go out first. It's a Cubone at level 19. Well, I picked the right one to keep, that's for sure. Because we're going to throw the Wartortle at this. It's a Leer, that's fine. Two of those should be good enough. And then we'll see what the other guy is, and then we'll decide what to do. 267 for the fight. It's a Zubat. Let's see. I'm going to throw the Machop out there first, just to get him points. It's a level 29 Zubat that we're going to knock out with Hypno. Yeah, okay, it's got wing attack, which means we got to be careful about putting flying types against him. But we'll take our points. Tough. Diamond-shaped tiles are teleport line. They're high-tech transporters. Right. Oh, we got another fight here. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll take our self-care break. It's off limits here. Go home. Scientist, what you got? Magnemite. Graveler wouldn't be a bad choice here. Graveler is really not a bad choice here. Because Thundershock won't work on it. Sonic Boom's going to do the 20. We know it does. Just do a tackle the rest of the way. Because that tackle's not going to miss as much as the rock throw might. Alright. 534 for the fight. What's next? Voltorb. Yeah, we'll switch. I am going to put the Machop out there, if only to get points for him. Because he's close to a level. We definitely don't want to... Well, the Charmeleon wouldn't be terrible, because he's only flying. He's only fire at this point. He doesn't become flying until he gains his next move. We'll run Rage. Why not? So Rage is a multi-move. And if I get attacked... then I do more damage. It's going to self-destruct. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to... Yeah, that's going to do him in. But it means Machop will now get all the points. So we'll take it. We're going to put the Machop back out there. It's going to be a Magneton. Yeah, we're going to... No, we're going to leave it the way it is. Make sure Machop gets the fight. Magneton. If I get the full, it's there. But we're going to throw Graveler again. Thundershock still doesn't work on you. Okay, he's faster. That's good to know. But the tackle was good enough to get him. Alright, Charmeleon is out. Graveler is out. Let's put the Hypno in. I'm going to bet you Confusion's going to work pretty well on this. Because I don't know that it's going to have a very high special. High enough. So we'll try the physical attacks instead. Okay, the physicals are going to work better on this guy. Thundershock might kill. It does. You know what? Throw them a chop. Why not? You don't have much left. And we get the points for it, and we gain another level. You're good. Okay, we're going to pause. We're take our self-care break. See you in 60. Alright, we are back. Now there's one there. Yes, I can use either one of these warp tiles to go up to the 8th floor. But right now, I'm going to go back and heal because that took a lot out of my party. So we're going to do this. I do want to keep a relatively balanced party. I think I want to bring my Ivysaur back through, though. Probably for the Graveler. Let's see. No, the Graveler has a good use. So we're going to drop the Hypno off. And I'm going to get my Pikachu back. And Pikachu is going to take lead, much as I'm going to regret this. So let's see. That was Graveler out. Pikachu in. Thank you. And I don't mind riding the bike. Even though it means Pikachu's not really following behind me any. Although we do want to put him up front. I think we want to let him gain some levels. No, we want the Machop up front because we want him to go to Machoke. And I want to give him default status. Okay, so we're going to the warps on the 2nd floor. That works. We are now on the 8th floor. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Okay, what you got? A Wheezing to start with. Alright. No big deal. We'll put the Machop out there. But we know we're switching to Hypno. No, we're switching to Kadabra. Why not? That's why not. And why are we using Confusion? We should be using Psybeam. Oh, Confusion worked just fine. Okay. That's the first Pokemon out. It's got a Golbat. We're going to put the Machop back out there to get points. We ain't leaving him out there, though. I know better. Let's see. The Machop goes out. We're going to put the Pikachu in. And we're going to try to electrocute it. Supersonic didn't work. The Screech is going to hit, but... if that's a crit, then O is Pikachu not so good. Alright, well, if that's the case, the Graveler comes in. Then who did I put away? Hold on. I put away the Oh, I know what I did. I put the Hypno away. There we go. All fixed. So we'll throw the Graveler out there. Graveler's already out, right. Rock throw it is. Alright, well, we get our points for him. And it's going to be a coughing. Again, we throw the Machop out for points. At this point, yeah, it's going to be Kadabra. Use the Psybeam. You have it after all. 342 is going to be enough to level Machop. Does he get a move for it? No, he doesn't. Oh, brothers. Okay. We're going to fight the critters here. Doesn't matter which teleportation thing you end up there. That's as far as you'll go. Yeah, we'll see about that. It's Eradicate. Oh, we're leaving the... This is why we do this. Low kick. Points all to Machop. It's a Zubat. We're going to leave him in. And then we're going to swap to the Graveler. It's not going to be worth as much as I want it to, but that's okay. We'll take the points. Graveler's almost up another level. The Golbat, well, yeah, we're getting the points to Machop because of course we are. I do not think... I don't think... Yeah, it's not going to be enough straight up. Not this way. We're going to run the rock for... Of course Supersonic's going to fail. Because you hit me with Confuse Ray. It's like, why does it have both? Well, we're not confused anymore. That'll take out the Golbat. And we've almost gained Machop another level. And it's a Rattata. Oh, hello. We're definitely using the Machop on that. Because he's almost got his next level. There we go. Not worth as much as the Raticate, but it's enough for the level. And a learning of Leer. So now it has something that is not an attack, and that is a good thing. Now we want to go back to level 3, but you know what? I'm going to go back to... Our next move is going to be... going to level 3. But we're going to heal first. And I think I'm going to put Pikachu in front. Because we need to get him some levels, and quick. Wait a minute. No. Take the Pikachu out. I don't have a good use for the Pikachu. I want the Ivysaur instead. The Ivysaur will probably be more useful. Because I also know there's a rival battle coming. So we'll put Pikachu back in the box. And we're going to withdraw the Ivysaur. Is it in this box? Yes, it is. And Ivysaur could use some levels too. So Pikachu comes out. Ivysaur goes in. And yeah, all my Pokemon are still fighting fit. Make sure the Ivysaur is in the front. Because he gets first dibs. Alright, go back to the Sylph Company. Okay, so we've done what we needed to do on the 8th floor. Okay. Except we haven't. There's still one more critter. There's still one more thing on the 8th floor. I thought I had gotten everybody, but there should be one more fight over here. We got that one. It's this one. You're causing us problems. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, you got 2 in you. It's a Grimer. That's not terrible. The Ivysaur is going to have the lead. But we're going to put the Kadabra in, of course we are, to deal with our poisonous friend here. It runs Disable, and it gets the Psybeam out. Well, we hit it with Confusion then. Pound is probably its best offensive idea. But we'll take our points. It's an Electrode. Well, Ivysaur's getting the points to start with. But then we are switching in the Graveler. And it runs Light Screen, protecting special attacks. Okay, that's fine. Rock Throw is not a special attack. Sonic Boom's going to do this. Okay, so it has Light Screen and it has Sonic Boom. That's fine. I would assume that it has at least one electrical attack. Because, I mean, after all, it's an electric level Pokemon. And it has Screech that didn't work. Okay, well, we get our points. That was worth it. I lost? Yeah, you did. Alright, back to the 3rd floor. We'll just take the elevator. 3rd floor. We have a warp here, which puts us here, and that's on the 2nd floor. Oh wait, that's not where I want. That is not where I want. Warp back. It's northeast corner I want. Over here. No, stop, help. Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I thought, I'm sorry, here, please take this. TM36. And now I warp back out. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. All better. Alright. So we've got a Rocket Grunt here. Quit messing with us, kid. Now, well, we're going to mess a little bit more. What you got? Eradicate. At level 28. I've got an Ivysaur. And I think the smart move is to put the Machop in. The Ivysaur is still going to gain his stuff. Move the low kick to the top. So Ivysaur should level up when I get the kill here. Thank you. It's a Hypno. Yeah, we'll swap. We'll put the Ivysaur back in. We know we're not leaving him in. We know better than that. It's worth the point, and we're not putting the Machop in for that too. Let's see. We want something with high attack. In theory. Who's got the better attack between Wartortle and Charmeleon? Wartortle. It runs to sleep. Oh boy. Okay, well. He's faster. That's good to know. And he can run a half-decent confusion on us. I'm gonna bite. Try the water gun instead. Let's see what works better. The bite works better. Let's use a super potion. Not on Wartortle, on Graveler. I might concede. Yep, that's what I thought I was going to do. Play it with Graveler instead. That'll at least neutralize the headbutt to an extent. Confusion's still going to hit me decently. But we got through the fight, which is what we wanted. We got through that one. What's it got left? Eradicate. Yeah, we're going to swap the Ivysaur back in for points, but this is a fight for Machop. This is definitely a fight for Machop. Focus energy. What that does is it means it's more likely he's going to hit me with something that's going to give the crit. Karate Chop's not the move. Low kick's the move, because low kick... There we go. We'll take him all the way out. It's super effective after all. 348, not enough for the Ivysaur to gain a level, but we got through the fight. Alright. We're going to pause real quick. We're going to take a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Before we go anywhere, we're going to go into the warp here. Get another TM. I don't think there's anything else I can do on this floor. No. Nothing else worth it. I work for Sylph. What should I do? Yeah, you're nothing then. So we're going to go back to the... We're going to back and heal. Right, we're going to use... naturally, we're going to use our bicycle... We'll put that at the top. Nope, got to go around all the way to the side. Get to the Pokemon Center here. It's about to get real, though, at some point. Okay, at this point we're going to be going to the 4th floor because we've gotten everything we needed from the 3rd floor. Okay, good thing to know is it's shorter that way, and I should have caught that. Alright, to the 4th floor. Okay, on the 4th floor, there's 2 things I can fight. So let's do that. One's there. Intruder spotted. Well, no, you guys are the intruders. And Ekans. Well, the Ivysaur's not really going to be helpful there. I don't think. But it's poison type, so Kadabra is the natural choice. The Ivysaur is still going to gain a level for this. Alright. Ivysaur gains a level, maybe some moves, you never know. Poison Powder. Let me see what I got. Tackle, Growl, Leech, you know what? Poison Powder works just fine instead of Growl. I always try to keep one non-attack move. It's a Zubat. Yeah, we're still gonna give points to Ivysaur. Supersonic didn't work. Move Psybeam up. Alright, 162 more. And a Cubo. Yeah, this is Ivysaur still, but this is one we're going to try to fight on our own. Because in theory, I should be able to use the grass move, Vine Whip. It's not as strong as I wanted it to be. Let's seed the guy. So I'll get some more points back that way. Not as many as I'd like, but that's okay. Leer is fine. Get some points for it, and I'm just going to run a tackle at this point because I thought I had it, but that's okay. This will do it, though. Who are you? Well, there's one. There's two rocket grunts in this neck of the woods. We want to make sure we get them both. There's the other. Team Rocket has taken command of Self Company. Yeah, but not for long. We start with a Machop. The smart move here is to put the Kadabra out. I should be fast enough to get this guy. Which I was. It's a Drowsy. The Ivysaur will go in first. And then we're going to... Yeah, we got the Ivysaur out there right now. This would level, but it's not a fight I want. Graveler should be my choice at this point. Poison Gas did not work. That time it did, though. Okay, it's going to disable a move. It disabled the defense scroll. That's okay. I wasn't planning on using it this battle anyways. He can't disable anything else, though. Okay. Now he can disable something else. But we got him out, so... Alright. That's another level for Ivysaur. Hold on. I'm gonna keep going But I need to antidote that first. Now that we've fought these guys, I think we want to go to the 5th floor next. Yeah. Okay. Upstairs. Show Team Rocket a little respect. Alright, let's see. It's a Hypno. Well, we know what we're doing with this thing. We're throwing out the Graveler. It runs a disable that does not work. Okay, he hit the disable. But it's on a move I'm not using. Problem is, this is a psychic critter that's actually got some semblance of a defense. And some semblance of an offense. That's kind of why sometimes you want to use a Hypno instead of an Alakazam. Oh, that's the other problem with Headbutt. Sometimes it makes you flinch. That was a crit. The poison gas didn't work. So it's thrown a disable, a headbutt, a poison gas. I haven't seen proof that it doesn't have a psychic type move, though. Enough said, though. We got the fight done. We'll take the points. Graveler goes up another level. Cough, cough. Okay, again, use an antidote. I might want to use a super potion while I'm at it. Because that'll fill him all the way up. Super potions go up to 50 points if I remember correctly. It's a Pokemon report. 4 Pokemon evolve only when traded by link cable. Right, so that's Machoke. That's Alakazam. That's a Kadabra. Over 160 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. Okay. Pokemon Lab created Porygon, the first virtual reality Pokemon. What? There shouldn't be any children here. Let's do this. It's a scientist. Oh, juggler. Okay. Kadabra. Alright. Put the Kadabra out. We do not want to keep the Kadabra in there. Hit it with the Wartortle. It's going to run Confusion, and that's fine. But I want to hit it now with straight attacks. And I want to use straight attacks because we already know how much of a glass cannon this thing is. It has Psybeam, though. Alright. Charmeleon it is. Straight attack. Oh, withdrew Kadabra. Mr. Mime. Okay. So that's one thing a juggler can do. And now Ivysaur has not been in this fight. Remember that Ivysaur has fought against Kadabra, if it comes down to it. Light Screen, which protects against special attacks. Which means we want to stick with physical. You know what? That'll do the fight. So Ivysaur should get points for this too. No? Oh, wait. Hold on. I screwed that up. Did it reset the fight? Yes, it did. So Charmeleon gets 900 for this. Okay. And now it's going to throw Mr. Mime out there. And I'm going to switch back to Ivysaur. And it can't move out now. So we're going to start with the first thing is Leech Seed it. Get some health back. And poison it. We'll work a little bit slow, I don't mind. Barrier. Defense greatly rose. That's fine. Because we're going to at least do bits and pieces of damage every turn. It runs Confusion. That's good to know that it has that. Now, I think that if I just use a Super Potion, even if it throws Confusion at me, I will survive it. And, yep, I'll survive it. And I should, yep, there we go. It's exactly what I wanted to see. 844 for him, he gains a level. Oh, goodness. Yeah, well. We don't have anybody else. Is there another rocket grunt around here somewhere? There's a scientist. Okay, well, we got the juggler out, which was more important to me. Ivysaur can stay out front, I think. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Alright. It's going to be electric types. That's okay. So Ivysaur is not really what I want to have out right now. Graveler is. Because we're going to protect against because Graveler is grounded. Sonic Boom didn't work, though. We're almost out of rock throws. Keep that in mind. So we'll probably end up just starting to tackle and work from there. It's not as good. That Sonic Boom is going to be nasty, too. I'm still good for one Sonic Boom. Not anymore, I'm not. But we're going to potion. And if you do a Sonic Boom, so be it. We're still good for another one. Now we're going to have to use another one. 63, huh? Okay, so that's good for 3. The way I think of it. It's knowing that move exists and how it works. We are safe from it another turn. Not that it matters. It's a coughing. Let's, yeah, we'll give Ivysaur the points. But we're definitely throwing Kadabra out to deal with this. Goodbye. We'll take our points. Gain another level for Kadabra. I don't think he's going to learn anything here. It's a Wheezing. Same thing. We're going to give Ivysaur points. But this is definitely going to be a Kadabra fight. You had your one shot, and now you're gone. I think I can get that Ivysaur up on the next turn. Ivysaur goes in. It's a Magnemite. Let's see. This time we're gonna put the Machop in. Something different. Now, I don't think... Wait, Karate Chop isn't the smart move. Low Kick is the smart move. Not that it's any different. Yeah, that can actually hit. That's the thing. Thundershock can actually hit Machop. Tackle ain't going to be good enough. Down it goes. Points enough for a level for Ivysaur. Dang, blast it. Pause a second. We're taking a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Now, before we go any further, we're going to heal up our guys. Yeah, that's a lot quicker to go that way. Okay, Machop is, what, 2,200 from not this level, but next. I'm looking at... So the way my spreadsheet works is I can see what's next, and then I can see how many points for the level that's following that. And that's basically to make sure that I don't jump levels, but I'm using that to our advantage, because Machop levels up at, if I remember correctly, level 28. Okay? And so I know that 2293 away What the heck was Paul George thinking? I have no idea. I did see he got suspended. And trust me, I'm rather annoyed at that too. 25 games for... Yep. I heard a kid was wandering around. Let's do this. It's a rocket fight. It's an Arbok at level 33. Yeah, I know. I saw the report. We know this is a Kadabra fight. Almost got it all the way. But it also can cause confusion, so there you go. We'll take it. Boom. Okay, so here's what I got to do. I want to go in here, go back, and I have a card key. So that unlocks all the doors. So that's a good sign. All right. We're going to pass by the warp panel again, the annoying way. Bingo! The card key opened the door. Nothing in here yet. This is the way I want to go. We'll take a protein. Alright. Up to level 6. We always want to fight. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. We'll see about that. It's a Machop. Alright. Well, we have Ivysaur getting the first share of the points. Kadabra is definitely going in because we're dealing with a fighting-type Pokemon. That's not going to be worth as much. It's still going to be worth a decent amount because, let's be honest, my defense is terrible. But we'll take our points. We're going to give this to Machop, actually. So Machop is going to get the points for this. And we're going to throw Kadabra back in there, of course. This low kick might work a little bit better. Still not very effective. But that is a crit that takes out the Machoke. Give us our points. Machop is going to be short by 7. Flame out. Yep. Oh dear, help me please. Look at him, he's such a coward. They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. Gee, you think? The Rockets came and took over the building. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. Yeah, not if I can help it. You know what? Let's use a Super Potion on Kadabra to bring him back to full health. And we're going to put the Machop in front. And let him start getting the experience. You dare betray Team Rocket? Well, yeah. What you got? 3 things. The first is a Zubat, which we're throwing the Graveler. It's a Zubat at level 28. Yeah, called that part right. That it was going to try something like that. We'll run a Rock Throw. The bite is not very strong. But that's going to work. It's only 162 points, but it's enough for Machop to gain his level. And now I'm going to know exactly how far he is from leveling up. 3,600 points. You know what? No, we're going to leave it the way it is now. We'll just give all the points to Graveler. That's fine. And the third is a Golbat. Fine by me. We'll just give it to Graveler. Supersonic didn't work. This will actually be enough to, should be, what, 2 hits probably? Yeah, it wasn't going to be 1. But this will be enough for a level for Graveler. Maybe he'll get another move soon. We'll take our points. You traitor! I never was loyal! Alright. Well, we got the fights out, so that's good. I got a box. It's an HP up and an X accuracy. That rotten present. He shouldn't have sent me to the Tixie branch. Well. 5 fights in this one. Okay. Well, at least they're only level 25s. That's not terrible. I'm going to try to get the first one out with straight up. It's worth 550 if I can get it. I think I'm going to be good, because if this hits, it should get him. It does. So that's 550 right there. A coughing. Yeah, we're going to switch to Kadabra and take out the coughing straight up. That's going to give Kadabra a level. Or it should, I think. Yep, it does. Is it a move? No, it isn't. It's a Magneton next. Magneton, we throw... Why not the Machop? For now. Let's try the Machop for this. Why not? But Graveler will be the one on standby. Okay, I cannot afford another one of those. So Graveler's going to come in. Sonic Boom, remember that I can afford 3 of those. Well, yeah, 3 of them as of now. Well, 2 more as of now. Thunder Shocks don't do anything to me. The Tackle, I'm still good for 2 Sonic Booms. Sonic Booms are the worst thing it can throw at me. It's another Magnemite. This, I will just do the Machop. He's not going to be as strong. So we will try it with this. And it flinched. So that worked out brilliantly. And a coughing. Yeah, we're not going to switch. We're going to swap him in to get his points for this. But we're going to play with the Kadabra. Goodbye. Take our points. Remember, when he levels up, he becomes... The next level up is Machoke, so... Shoot, yep. Okay, we are done on this floor. How's our Pokemon handling out? Not bad. I could use some potions, though. That's why we have them. And I got regular potions, too, right? No, I don't. I thought I did. That's good, though. We're going to go up another floor. No more room for items. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to be going back to do an item drop. Remember that we're on the 7th floor. So I was going to heal up and whatnot, but no, I need to drop off items again. Like the TMs we're not using anytime soon. Let's see. Right now, we are dropping off I don't think there's anything in here that's going to make me sleep. But I got 3 TMs to deal with. The card key has to stay. The protein stays. The HP up goes. And the X accuracy goes. Alright. Now that we've done that, wait a minute. Why would I go in here and not heal my Pokemon? It would be stupid not to. Alright, we're on the 7th floor. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Right, okay, well, we needed this fight anyways. Machop is in front, right? It's a Cubone at level 29. Alright. Machop gets the first points. It's worth 540. We're going to let Ivysaur go after it, though, and get him some points. Oh, it's got Bone Club. Okay. So a flying one actually wouldn't be bad against him. There we go. Crit hit, super effective. And it's weird how that split works. It was 540 normally, but it's 267 if you split it. We're going to give Machop the points again. No, we're going to give Wartortle the straight points. This one's definitely, we want to just take it straight. Alright. Brothers, I lost. Okay, so it was in this room we were able to pick up something. TM03. And we'll get this Team Rocket guy out. A child intruder? That must be you. What you got? 2? And I think we're going to take a self-care after this one. The smart move here is to put the Ivysaur out, I think. It's a Sandshrew at 29, and my Ivysaur is going to fail, so the Wartortle is going to be what we're going to use. Poison Sting's gonna work there. That's fine. 285 for both. Wartortle could probably gain another level if I did something like that. Sand Slash. No, we're gonna keep it. Sand Slash is going to go in, and we're going to keep the Wartortle out there. And let that be the fight. Okay, that's still super effective. My problem is that I am slow comparatively. But we got him out, and that'll be a level. Okay. Fine, I lost. That was worth it. But I gotta take a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Let's see what we can do. We're going to keep going around. I smell a little rat. Yeah, maybe so. Alright, Machop's going to get the first shot, and it's Raticate. Oh, this is a fight that's tailor-made for him. I will gladly take that. Because this is a nice, healthy chunk of points. $645 there. It's an Arbok. I'm going to just swap into the Kadabra. And blast it. Take our points. It's a coughing. We're going to leave him in. Another Psybeam's going to be... There we go. Might as well take the points while we can. It's a Golbat. Yeah, we'll keep him in. We can always use more points. That Kadabra's going to have to level anyway, so... It's going to be a nice chunk, and it's going to give me another level for my Kadabra. And he gets to level 30. Lights out. Yep. Get the door open. You, it's really dangerous here. You came to save me? You can't. It'd be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph or our Pokemon. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which will catch any Pokemon. Yeah, the Master Ball that we're going to collect, but I don't know that we're ever going to use. Let's get this first. A Calcium. You mistook me for a Sylph worker? Yeah, I did, apparently. So Machop's going to get the first lick. It's an Electrode. At level 29. Now let me look and see what this is worth to me. It's worth 931. If I get the fight now... That was dumb. So Machop's going to die. And so is the Electro. So now, we got no points out of that. Throw the Graveler out for now. It's a Muck. Yeah, you know what? We're going to just put the Kadabra out and get the points for him. Might as well. Easy enough. And the next step is level is 9. Is that we are going to floor 9. Because there's nothing else here that we can do. But we've lost a couple Pokemon, so... Let's heal. Might as well. I think that the finishing the Sylph building will be where we're going to call it for the night. We got to give him his experience. Let's do that. Alright. So, let's see. Machop is 723 points away from gaining his stuff. Alright. So we're going to take the stairs up. This is the 8th floor. We're up to the 9th floor. We're going to wait to do that just yet. Your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. And we'll see about that. It's a Voltorb. Now, we're going to be smart about this. As much as I like my Machop's chances, I'm going to put someone else in. Preferably the Graveler. Because he can't get hit with the shock. Now, Sonic Boom is what it is. We're good for 3 hits of that. Now the Sonic Boom didn't work that time. One more hit of that, one more Rock Throw hit will get him. Alright. It's a coughing. Yeah, we're going to put the Machop in, even though we all know that we're going to fight it with the Kadabra. And I want to give him a cut of the points. Won't be enough to level the Machop this time. But the next battle should. Right? Because we're going to only be 90-some-odd points away. And it's going to be a Magneton. Well, the Machop's going to go in to start. And we're going to put the Graveler in. It's going to run a Sonic Boom. I'm going to use a Super Potion. Right now we can afford 3 Sonic Booms and still survive. Tackles aren't good, but now I can only afford to get 2. You know what? If it's going to keep throwing Thunder Shocks, I'm not going to stop it. $480 for both of them. That's going to be enough to get my Machop to turn into a Machoke. You hammered me. Yep, there we go. Shame that doesn't give me any moves. We'll unlock the door here. That's the same room as before. I am one of the 4... That means I fought all 4 of them. Okay, so now I've got a Machoke up top. But I don't want it against a Golbat, that's for sure. I'd rather have the Kadabra. Now we got to start thinking about leveling some other stuff up. It's a Drowsy. This calls in my mind for the Graveler, because he's got my strongest defense. And it'll level up if I can get it. Okay, it ran Hypnosis. We knew that. We kind of knew that was coming. But let's solve that. Oh, I put the flute away. Headbutt ain't gonna do you any good. If it's smart, it's gonna... Okay, disabled what? Defense curl. Alright. We got a shot here. One more of those should be good enough. Alright. Points to us. We gain a level. And he's trying to learn a move. Harden. I don't know the difference between Defense Curl and Harden, but we're going to keep both and get rid of the self-destruct move that I never use. And it's a Hypno. Oh no, we leave that in there. This is big points. But we know what we want to run here. We want to run not that. Headbutt's not going to help you. I'm still asleep. We're going to use one. We're going to use a potion. It runs Confusion. How much does it take off? Enough that I really don't want to see that happen again. Woke up. So let's use another super potion and hope it doesn't run Hypnosis on me. No, it ran Confusion. Which, if I take another one of those, probably kills me. So we're going to try to get as much off of this thing as we can. If we get the kill, great. The disable's not helping you any. Confusion's probably that's gonna probably be the end of this one. It is. War Turtle, you're next. Use the bite. It's probably going to be the strongest thing I've got on. This is why we don't want to put the Ivysaur in if we can help it. It ran a Hypnosis. That will probably take out the War Turtle. Not quite. Okay, we've made it waste a turn. Now we will throw the Charmeleon out. Enough to get in and get our points. Brothers, I lost. And I can unlock the door now. We're in the break room. You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Don't give up. So now I have free healing there. We're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to throw want to throw first? Let's throw War Turtle first. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Okay, what you got? Drowsy to start with. As usual, we want to attack this thing with physical. Okay. Well, tell it what it is. You know what? That's not bad. If that's what it's going to do to me. Okay, the hypnosis didn't work. We'll take a level for War Turtle. Oh, shoot. I screwed up. I screwed up. We'll fix that after the fight. But I know how to fix that. So right now we know that we got to take points away from War Turtle or take points with Ivysaur and give them to War Turtle. That's fine. We'll just blast the Grimer. $540 there. And learn recover. Oh, we definitely want recover. I will give up teleport for recover. And now it's a Machop. You know what? Yeah, we'll swap in Charmeleon. We'll try to get him a level. We'll run Rage, because at that level it shouldn't have anything that isn't an attack. This isn't necessarily as good of a move as I thought it was. No, that move's not as good as it should be. Put the War Turtle in. This time we know we are giving it points. And just hit it. Alright. So we'll give him his 528 that we know he's getting. And yeah, okay, he levels up. That's fine. We will fix that. Okay, I'm going to quickly check these numbers, because these are the numbers that are going to be the wrong ones. He is at 15,310. War Turtle is here, 15,310. And that should put it up at level 27 like it's supposed to be. Ivysaur is at 12,854. There we go. All fixed. And we can heal. Alright, now we're going to take a self-care break and I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. We're going up to the 10th floor. Enough of your silly games, yeah? Well, time to deal with some things. It's a scientist that's going to throw a Magnemite to start with at level 29. Now, we know better than to throw the Wartortle there. We're putting Graveler in. And it runs Sonic Boom, so it may have seen that coming. I don't know. Yeah, Thunder Shock didn't work. Supersonic didn't work. At this point, I'm just going to run a regular tackle because there's not much more points left. And next, we're going to try to gain some levels for Ivysaur and Charmeleon. We're going to go Charmeleon first because he's closer. We're definitely throwing out... we're going to fight it with Kadabra. Yep, it's going to be enough hits to... it's going to be enough points to get him his level. Maybe a move to go with it. Not a move. Oh well. No continues left. Alright. And a Rocket Grunt. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Maybe not. What you got? It's a Machoke. At level 33. Wartortle's the one out front. I really should move the Ivysaur up, but we're definitely taking that with Kadabra. Yeah, leer all you want. I'm faster. And I don't know that you can survive that. You can't. I'm stunned. Carbos. Rare Candy. TM26. We're going to move Ivysaur to the front of the pack. And now we want to go all the way down to the... Wait, let's see what's in here. I'm scared. Okay, we're going back to the 3rd floor. Wait a minute. No, we're going to go to the 9th floor first. Because I know a battle is coming. And I want to be fully healed. I don't think that the battle I'm going to be having here... I don't think there's any more battles between the battle I'm thinking of. So I want to go in the doors. I've already done this. Okay, there is one. Get a Hyper Potion. I support Team Rocket more than I support Sylph, so we're going to have this fight. The Ivysaur is up front. It's an Electro. At level 29. I am definitely putting the Graveler in. So I don't think it's going to be worth a level. No, it's not quite going to be worth a level. Unless this thing self-destructs and takes Graveler out. That's why we did that. And it's a Weezing. We're going to give Ivysaur the points again. To get him up a level. Alright. Let's see. We're going to swap in Kadabra, of course. It's going to be at least a decent amount of points. Alright. 534 for us. Now he is up to level 26. You really got me. Yep. Okay, we're going to save real quick. Because I think this is where the battle is. Yeah, it is. What kept you, Ash? We're going to try it. If we fail, we're going to re-pull the save. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron and decided to see if you got better. Alright, Ivysaur's going to be the first one out. It's a Sand Slash to start with. Okay? I'm going to try first to Leech Seed it. The Poison Sting ain't going to work. If it's going to keep doing Poison Sting, that's fine. Put in what it's worth, real quick. 38. Start. It's a trainer fight. And we have the Ivysaur in. It's not quite a level. But if it's going to keep throwing Poison Sting, I'm going to keep letting it do it. And we're going to knock it down. Alright. We got the Sand Slash out. 1 down, 4 to go. Give us our points. Next is a Magneton. Graveler. It's at level 35. Start throwing. I don't have anything with a ground move. Okay, it finally threw a Sonic Boom. Thundershock still doesn't do anything to me. Sonic Booms are what we have to protect against. So that's a Super Potion to bring me up. It failed on Supersonic. Thundershock still don't work. So, the 3 other ones it has is it's going to have a Ninetales to replace its Vulpix. It's going to have a Vaporeon now. And it's going to have a Kadabra. 1207 for Graveler. What's next? Ninetales. Yeah, Wartortle's going to take care of him. I mean, there's a couple ways I could play it. This is the way I'm going to play it. Just hit it. Roar doesn't do anything. Its other two moves are Quick Attack and Ember, if I remember correctly. Okay, it has a Quick Attack. Roar still does nothing. We're definitely pulling this thing out, by the way, after... Alright. 1410. It's points. And it's a level. Next is the Kadabra. The Kadabra's going to be faster than anything I've got. No. No use there. A Graveler might actually be my best bet. Do you have anything max level yet? Absolutely not. The max level is 100. And we're not going to get to max level. Okay, we're going to throw the Graveler. We're going to basically try to chip this thing. Okay? Confusion's going to hit pretty good. Enough to kill me. Alright, something else has got to go out then. Charmeleon. We want to hit it with regular stuff. It has a Disable. So the idea here is it's going to hit me with psychic stuff that's going to be strong. But I know this thing's a glass cannon. So we want to hit it with everything else. It's going to disable something. Can't disable another thing, though. Gone. It was 35, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 35, not 37. Okay, hold on. Start. Yep, numbers line up now. And it's the Vaporeon we knew was coming. To which we're going to start with Ivysaur. Now, the one thing that scares me is that this thing has Ice Beam. Or something ice attacking that it can hit me with. Aurora Beam, that's what it was. Yep, that's the one I was worried about. Kadabra, then. We're going to play the speed game on it. Okay. It's strong that way. Let's recover. See how much that gives me back. Half my energy. Not bad. Okay, so the plan here is look at what I've got and what I can hit it with, basically. I might have to whittle it a bit. I will not survive another bite. But I survived the Aurora Beam, and the attack falls, and I don't care. Water Gun's not going to be as good as you think it is. Bite is really what I'm worried about. Okay, heal up. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap in Wartortle. Make him sand attack that guy out. And then bite. Yeah, you can bite too, huh? We'll trade bites and that's okay. We're just trying to work it down so that when I put my Kadabra back in, I will be good. Actually, wait, Machoke. Let's try him. We haven't used him all fight. Aurora Beam goes. I survive. We get him out, 840 apiece, and we have gotten past Gary again. Oh, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Well, Ash, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Ash, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Okay, let's not be stupid. We're pretty weak, and there's still another fight to go in this place. Heal up. No sense going out. We're keeping the same team. Ivysaur is definitely going to be... Ivysaur is in front. Yes, yes. Okay, we know where the warp is. It's right here. Oh, hi, you're not a rocket. You come to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. No more room for Pokemon. Sent to Pokemon Box 1 on PC. It's Lapras. It's very intelligent. We kept it in our lab, but it would be much better off with you. I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift. We got another water Pokemon then. Hold it right there, brat. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. It's Jesse and James. Alright, we got 2 more fights left. It's a Weezing. We know what these guys have. This won't be anywhere near as tough as, well, we're going to give this to Kadabra anyways, because of course we are. Oh, I thought I'd get him. Alright, well, 570 for both of them. And after this fight, we're taking a self-care break. It's an Arbok. This one we're going to give to Charmeleon. Get him up another level. Try to get him up some. And the last one's going to be a Meowth. We know that. Because we know this team way too well. Because it's the same team they had in the anime series. Okay, it's now faster. That's not going to help him any. We'll take our points. And it's a Meowth. This one, we're just going to throw him a choke. Goodbye. And 457 for him is enough to gain a level. Like always, Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Again. Well, we're going to open the door. Then we're going to pause. We're going to take our self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. Alright, we are back. Let's keep going. Ash, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Alright, let's deal with this. It's Giovanni. 4 fights. Nidorino is the first one. Okay. We have the Ivysaur out first. That's not what we're going to fight it with. He's poison straight. So the smartest thing to give is Kadabra, but I'm not ready to Kadabra just yet. We're going to put the Charmeleon in there for now, fully expecting not to do anything against it. I need to get my Kadabra back in fighting shape. So that's a Paralyzed Heal. And now we will start fighting. Guard Special. Okay. So we want to go physical on it. We almost should have left the Ivysaur in there if it's going to go poison. Double Kick, which is always a 2-hit, and it's fighting. We are anticipating losing Charmeleon, and I'm okay with that. We're just getting some off of it. That's fine. That's okay. Now we're going to put the Kadabra in. Thank you. 466 for both of them. It's the Persian. We knew the Persian was coming. The Machoke is what we put up for the... We put up against his Persian. Alright, Machoke it is. Payday's not going to be as good as you think it is. That was worth it. And now a Rhyhorn. Ivysaur would not be a bad choice. Because this thing gets hit quadruple by grass. We'll seed him first. And now we'll Vine Whip him. This should give me a level. Just a straight tackle is going to be okay. Maybe not. No, it's not. But you know what? We're going to put Wartortle in. We're going to play the game that way. We'll get the points for Wartortle instead. That's okay. And it's a Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen, I believe, is not just poison. Is it? No, it becomes ground. So that means this is going to do double damage. We still have the Kadabra. Hello, Joshua. How you doing today? Yeah, double kick me all you want. I think that if the one is a critical hit, they both are critical hits. Guard special, okay. This is probably going to kill me. Yep. That leaves... Who's the next best option? Poison ground, right? So, Kadabra. And we're fast enough. Thank you. 1704 is another level, too. I lost again? Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Sylph, but Team Rocket will never fall. Ash, never forget that all Pokémon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. A Master Ball. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Of course I will be. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We admire your courage. Turned on the PC. Oh, I can change my Pokemon here. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some depositing. Like the Master Ball. And all the other things we do not use. And the TM as well. The TM, I believe, is Swords Dance. Okay. Now, as I said, I thought that finishing the Sylph building was probably going to be where we called it. So we're going to get out. Back to the first floor. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna save there. Use the bicycle to be quicker. We'll heal up. This way I don't forget to heal when it comes time. Alright, so we're going to save. And here's where we're going to call the stream for the night. Okay, thank you for coming out today, whether you're here for a little bit or a lot, I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, please give a follow or subscribe. I'd be glad you did. So normally I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Here's the plan for this week. On Tuesday night, we're going to play Slide 2 Band of Thieves for the PlayStation 2. On Thursday night, we're going to play Donkey Kong 64 for the N64. And because I know better than to go up against the Super Bowl, we're going to move our Pokemon Yellow stream to Saturday night at 7:45, Saturday, February 7th. Okay? So now I got to figure out where to send you guys. Let's see. Where can I send you guys that I haven't sent you to in a while? I'll try to be there. Hey, I appreciate you. Oh, let's send you over to Coda Buns, who is playing Words on Stream, it seems. And I want you to please show her the same love you show me, okay? So, until next time, please take care of yourself and each other. Thank you.